Now that we've worked out where the water is, the first step is to drill down through a couple of feet of topsoil, then down through what's called unconsolidated overburden, sand, gravel and clay. Next, Dan puts some large diameter casing down to create support so that when he hits water, it doesn't just wash out and collapse the ball. Then it's on to the real thing, drilling down to your water. For this, we use a hammer drill to get through the rock. For this job, Dan drilled through yellow sandstone, which is pretty soft. Then, at about 12 metres, he hit blue mudstone. Most jobs are completed in a day. This job took about 4 hours, which is pretty typical. But if we've got to go deeper, it can obviously take longer. We'll give you an estimate of the time when we come to give you a quote. So at 18 metres, that blue mudstone turned to blue sandstone, which is a harder rock and where we get our water. Because back in time when the earth here was pushed up by volcanic forces, the harder rock was the one that fractured. And it's these fractures that allow the underground water to actually flow through. So getting to that blue sandstone is the key to getting to your water. The next step is to put really good quality casing in. We slot the bottom length so that the water can get in along the whole length of the aquifer. We put a seal above that to stop material falling down into the slots. And we case the bore all the way to the bottom.
We used Australian-made casing, which is obviously more expensive than the cheap stuff that comes out of China and India, but it conforms to Australian standards. It's lead-free, it's made in Melbourne, and it's got a lifetime guarantee, and it supports Australian jobs. Cheap casing is made of quite inferior materials. It doesn't